Hello, everyone, and welcome to more of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire. Sorry that there's been a few days here without episodes. Some things, like I had 6 episodes recorded, and I was like, all right, I've got 6 episodes that'll last me, the 1 week here. And then the next thing I knew, even after like that week was over and I had Iron Lung to like kind of pad out the extra like episode and everything, like I still hadn't had like a chance to sit down and record. Final Fantasy 14, for those that have been watching that, that's recorded up to freaking like I don't even know how many. 27. So I've had those to go up, but I haven't exactly had, Alpha Sapphire to go up. So, but yeah, we are where we left off last, which is in Dewford Town. I hope that this next gym, like, it looks like we have to do the gym before we can progress anything. And so I hope that this gym isn't too difficult, because, like, my highest level is level 16 right now. There hasn't been a place to, like, level up yet. Also, I think I mentioned last episode that I was looking for Aaron in the cave. And as it turns out, you can't get Aaron in the cave. That's the... Sorry, it's been a, week since the last time I played. So I've kind of got to stop and, like, remind myself of everything here. Where is... Because so many things here. There it is. Okay, Silk Scarf. Right. Yeah. Okay. Bottom screen. At the very bottom. Freaking underneath Fodla herself. The picture there of Fodla is where it is. Anyway, the point is that we're in the gym. Don't you dare brush me off. It's not my fault if you cry. Okay. Battle Girl Laura. Also, apparently I had the 3D turned on. There. So, whoops. If you notice the sudden difference in the graphics, the program doesn't record the 3D, but if I push the slider up, you'll see that the recording kind of slides a little bit to the left. That's because the recording system is actually using the left eye like graphic, like what it displays to the left eye. And so when I turn on the 3D, everything slides slightly over to the left, just a little bit, because it's not that far apart and all. So, but yeah, that's what happens. It's actually kind of neat. But also level 13, so I don't think Fodla's strong enough. But let's go ahead and throw out Nimane. I'm still waiting on an Aggron or an Aron to like replace Breast. So I don't really feel like I need to level Breast at the moment. Dark types are weak to fighting, right? Yes. So this is a really bad matchup. I just realized. Use Detect. Oh, yep. There it is. Use Detect again, but it failed. Because Detect is a stupid move to use anyway. I mean, if you're doing like a double battle, that's different. But this is not a freaking double battle. Although, actually, he's fighting... Aren't these guys fighting Psychic type? Used Endure. Is that really all this person's gonna do, is defensive moves? Oh, that was a crit. So yeah, I think they're fighting Psychic. There we go. Ah, I lost. Click. Oh, I see. So I can't go that way because of the thing. But if I step on the switch, I can see, hey, there's like a path over here. So that's interesting. Oh, I see. The two lockers here are open, so you can't go down that other path. That's interesting. Might is right. Come on. I was gonna say, I remember this gym from, like, Ruby and Sapphire, and its whole theme was, like, darkness. And I'm, like, looking and it's a straight line. I'm like, that seems odd for, like, dark, you know, theme. But, yeah, that works. I get what they're going for there. Let's go ahead and throw out our Burb. Because, honestly, Morgan probably has the best chance in this gym, since she's fighting type. Or flying type, not fighting. Wing attack. Now, she won't be resistant, because she is normal typed, unfortunately. She's normal flying, because for some reason, Game Freak insists that all Burbs cannot be mono flying. They're all normal flying for some reason I don't know. To date, I think there is only one mono flying type Pokemon. Not enough power. I have to look that up, actually. Wonder if that's still a thing or not. Interesting. I think this is like a legitimate gym, though. There's no need for Brawly to be involved. I'll crush you. Like, all the, like, the stuff around the gym is all, like, training gear and such. Also, I definitely remember this gym being, like, level 18 to 20 in the original. So, I gotta say, this is a nice change that it's not anymore. Because, oh boy, that was not easy. Like, at least you had the granite cave to, like, level up in for a bit. But you actually, like, don't even have that in this version. So, wing attack. But yeah, so the area of Granite Cave that I have access to right now does not actually have Aaron. I think I started to say that, but I don't think I finished what I was saying. Now you actually have to go, like, into another portion of the cave in order to find Aaron. And I don't know if I can even access that area or not. Like, I think I need the bike to get to access that section. But we'll see. Oh, they grew to level 13. Disarming voice, sure. I don't need Foresight. Foresight enables normal type moves to hit ghost type Pokemon. But how? How can I lose so easily? Like, if I'm gonna do that, I'm just gonna freaking, you know, use a different type. I'm going up against a ghost type. I'm just use a different typing. You know? So, but yeah, I like that this is like a gym themed, like, gym. I'm Brawly, due for its gym leader. I've been churned in the rough waves of these parts. I've grown tough using the cave at the outskirts of this town as my training ground, as well as using the equipment in this gym. So, you want to challenge me? Let's see what you're made of. That's probably going to end up being the thumbnail right there. Unless something else comes up. Versus Brawly. Oh, you know, I didn't realize that there had been like an actual versus screen with Roxanne. I might have used that instead, but whatever. It's no big deal. Let's see how disarming. I don't remember how fairy types match up with fighting. Apparently not well. So there's that. That's pain. Not surprised though. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Brawly had like level 20 to 21 Pokemon in his team in the originals. And honestly, I'm okay with this change. I know some people are going to be like, oh, they made it too easy. Now it's a game for babies. But you do have to realize that this game is, in fact, made for kids. Like, yes, there are certain things that are, meant for, you know, the older crowd, if you will. But for the most part, these games are made for kids. Here it is, Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. That's not what I'm looking for, is it? Because I wanted to find... You may already knows moves. Learn Roar? You mean a completely useless move? I don't need it, thanks. Sorry, I'm trying to get on... Trying to find their Poke Earth on Cerebi. Makuhita, okay. Because I wanted to utilize that to see, Dewford Town. And then Gen 3. And let's see, in this game, Brawly had level 17 and level 18. Okay. So actually, they didn't change it too much. So that's kind of nice. So that's, well, not nice, but that's kind of neat. I definitely thought they were way higher, but I guess not. Laura, Hideki, and Tessa based off of Ruby and Sapphire. Apparently Emerald had more, because they had Laura, Lilith, Brendan, Takeo, Christian, and Jocelyn. So Laura was the only one in both of them. Jeez. Freaking Tessa and Hideki both got yeeted and replaced with entirely new gym trainers. That's funny. Whoa, wow! Made a much bigger splash than I expected. Nice. Okay, you've got me. Take this gym badge. Galissa received the Knuckle Badge from Brawly. The Knuckle Badge makes all Pokemon up to level 30, even those you get in trades, obey without question. You know what? I think you can make full use of this, too. I'm sure this will help your Pokemon bulk up muscle. You got Useless TM. Bulk up temporarily enhances the Pokemon's muscle power. The move boosts both attack and defense stats of the Pokemon. And see your talent becoming a giant wave that causes a storm of astonishment with strangers one day. Look forward to the day I can surf your giant wave. By the way, you've been to Granite Cave? It's located to the north of this town. It's full of fascinating stuff like rare stones and wall paintings thousands of years old. My friend Steven rushed to the cave after I told him about it. Woo! And hey, now we can actually see everything. You can actually see, like, the whole gym. And this way was a dead end no matter what. So, yeah, everything's all lit up now. So now you can see the whole gym. Woo! Yay! Alright, now we should be able to go to Granite Cave and get into where Steven is. Which I do remember, I seem to recall that it's a separate area. Because again, I have played a little bit of this before. I don't believe that the area is the area that I'm trying to get to that has Aaron, I don't think is the same area as where he is. But we'll see. It's been a little while, so maybe I'm wrong. I was born in a village far from the sea, so I've always dreamed of coming to Hoenn. I did not fight either of these trainers, so I guess I really should. Backpacker Graham. Graham? Is that actually a name? Graham? My name is Graham. I know Graham. I never heard Graham. My name's Graham. Graham. Ah, freaking yawn. Oh, Love feels drowsy. That's fine. If I switch out, you won't. So, there. Let's go to Sethlene. But, so I have to get to basement first floor of Granite Cavern in order to catch an Aaron. I also have no idea if I'm saying that right or not. It slacked off and it restored its HP. The slacked off. I'll see myself out now. I know. That is the joke, right? That's the whole joke behind Slackoff's name. So, is Slack Off. Donnie wants to learn Pursuit, which is not a bad move. It's just not a great move, because it inflicts double damage if the user is switching out, which the trainers in this game don't do that. I think, I'm pretty sure I recall Danu being special, and that's a physical. Whoop. Really glad they changed this in later games. That's a pain, absolute pain. You grew up with the raging seas, didn't you? No. I'm not even from around here. I'm from Kanto. Because, for some reason, every character in these games is from Kanto. What do people do if they need to go take a break? If my rod hooks a big one while I'm in the washroom, I just can't leave. So, you pull your rod out of the water, you go to the bathroom, then you come back and you put your rod back in the water. Like, you don't just throw the rod in there and then you just stand there and wait. That's not how fishing works. But maybe that's just in video games. You know? Well, like, oh, there's all these different mechanics to, like, fishing. Maybe that's just in, like, video games. Maybe in real life you really do just cast your line out and you just wait forever. Seems like it would be really boring, but, fake out. No, I don't need fake out. Thank you. I lost because I'm trying not to go to the washroom. It's just, seriously, just pull the rod out. Pull the rod out. I'm not going to continue that sentence because as I said it, I realized... phrasing? Am I not doing phrasing anymore? I don't think I'm doing phrasing anymore. It's actually a reference to a Twitch streamer named Zine. That was a while ago, like a couple years ago. But him and Captain Sparkles tend to do a lot of stuff together. And they regularly have, like, innuendo moments. But when they first started doing, you know, stuff together, Sparkles said something, and then Zine said, phrasing? Phrasing? Are we not doing phrasing anymore? And after I heard that, I laughed, and that has stayed in my head. And that's become just part of my vocabulary now. So, just like the spin from Vine Sauce. So, hey, this area is open now. Yep, this is not basement first floor at all. Toyoroki on Twitter loves Steven Stone. So in the ancient world, their primal forms once held this much power? The super ancient Pokemon, what terrible strength. But this appearance here, it seems somehow different from Mega Evolution. Seems my questions will not be answered today. You are... I see. It's a pleasure, Yulissa. My apologies. My name is Steven. I'm interested in rare stones, so I travel here and there. Today my journey brought me here. But what about you? Oh, a letter for me? Here you go. Yay, Yulissa gave Steven the letter she had been entrusted with. Why, thank you. It must have been some trouble to track me down. Suppose I must repay you in some way. Let me see. I'll give you this TM. Please accept it. It contains my favorite move, Steel Wing. Ooh. That's really good, actually. Can I give that to Morgan? I don't even know. If you don't mind me asking, do you feel anything in particular when you look up at this wall? A primal world, lost thousands of years in the past. A legendary Pokemon of tremendous power became humanity's greatest threat. The terror aroused by that power is clear to see in this ancient artwork. Yes, but not all power is terrible. Your Pokemon are clearly quite capable as well. Looking at you all together, I think that you have it in you. I think that you have in you what it takes to become a Pokemon League champion, as long as you keep training, that is. Good luck to you. I must be going now. Bye. It's a cave painting depicting a giant Pokemon-like creature wreaking havoc. There's a symbol resembling an A, an alpha, on each of the beast's two arms. The Greek symbol alpha. Why can I not walk over there? Seriously? There's more than enough space for me to walk on that edge. So yeah, now I need the bike in order to get up this slope over here that I can't show you because Pokemon battle. Um, Unfortunately, I think that's the only place you can get it. Yeah, here in Granite Cave. So if we really do want Aaron, we're gonna have to come all the way back here later on. So I might end up just having to get a different Pokemon on my team other than Aaron. But we'll see. Kyogre is more than likely going to be the Pokemon that I get and name Mononon. Because, you know, Lord God, whatever you want to call it, of the seas and ocean and all that. So. Oop. I wasn't paying attention and got stuck on something. I don't know what. In different towns, tiny island community. So if something gets trendy here, everyone picks up on it right away. Oh, that's right. I haven't visited the trendy house yet, have I? I like what's hip, happening, and trendy. I'm always checking it out. Hey, have you heard about these new potion festivals? That's right, of course you know. I mean, potion festivals are the hottest thing in cool. Potion festivals are the biggest thing happening when you're where you're from too, right? No. Huh? It's not the hip and happening thing. Well, hey, have to tell me what's new and what's in. Oh, interesting. It's just items now? So, in Pokemon Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald, they had a system where you could put in, like, different words. And from that, you could pick all kinds of, you know, creative, cute little things. You could, the words your and mother were both in there. And you had to pick something that was 2 words long. And so the big joke back in those days, because, you know, your mother jokes were big back then, is that you would make the joke your mother, and then everybody was saying your mother. And it looks like they got rid of that. You have to pick an item now, which is disappointing. Not because, it's not disappointing because of the fact that, it's not disappointing because, you can't do stuff like that. It's more disappointing that it's just, you have to just pick items. Which is, I mean, it's pointless. So I'm not even gonna bother with this. Yeah, absolutely right. Potion festivals are the definition of in right now. So yeah, I'm not gonna bother with that because that ruins the whole point of that place, which was to make fun little jokes and things like that. Now it's just oh, pick an item, and it's this random item festival, I guess, now. And I'm sorry, but there's just nothing I can do to make a joke out of that. I mean, not that, your mother jokes are the epitome of humor at all, because they're not. But, it was still nice to have something, Oh, it looks as though you've delivered your chit good and proper. Chit? Oh, but that reminds me. I've had a message from President Stone saying he has another favor to ask. It's about them Devon parts that you covered for him before. Seems as though they should go to some fellow called Stern at Slateport Shipyard. The old Sea Dog will see you there safely. Weigh anchors. We're for Slateport. Do I have am I still carrying those? I thought I gave those back. Slateport City, is it? Anchors away. Biko, we're setting sail, my darling. I thought I gave those back. I didn't realize I was still holding on to those. No cinematic for that one. Ahoy, we've made land in Slateport. Suppose you're off to visit Captain Stern and deliver those Devon parts? So does, like, does that mean I have or have not visited these areas, is the question. Like, because Route 107 and 8, and this is Route 109, like, these are darkened, right? So I'm assuming that means I haven't visited them. Like, because they're not, like, bright like this. So I don't think it technically counts that as visited. So, now maintained as a natural reserve. See Mauville. Also, like, a million routes all around this area. This area, let me do that. This area over here, I think specifically Route 124 here. But yeah, this area, these four big square areas, this is where you used to be able to catch Feebas. I don't know if you still can or not. But it used to be where Feebas was in this area. Again, I think it was specifically this route. And there was a bunch of weird conditions you had to meet in order to even be able to, like, find Feebas in that area. So, I don't think that you can even, like, do that anymore. So, like, I don't think that's, like, how it works in this version. Could be wrong. Could be the exact same system, and I just don't know it. Whee! Run away! There are a couple of trainers around here. Run away! Which is kind of neat. You can, obviously, you know, completely ignore all of them if you want. Hey, look, I'm sitting down. I wish the camera was, like, would, like, zoom in so you could see. Like, yeah, you're sitting here. So, I also wish there was at least some level of customization in this game. Especially since, you know, X and Y had come out just before this. And, like, that was the whole, like, thing in X and Y. Was like, oh, look, customization. You know? Flight anchor in ports around the world, but Slate Port's the best. But they didn't outsource the remakes this generation like they did for Diamond and Pearl. Also, we've been going for half an hour. I should probably break for a new episode. So, why don't we go ahead and do that? So I do hope you enjoyed, though. If you did, feel free to subscribe. This is gonna hurt. Feel free to subscribe. You can check the video description down below for a link to the playlist. That way you can get caught up in any episodes you might have missed. Ow. Pain? That was pain. There's also a link down below to my Patreon. And donating there really does help out a lot. So, you are the best. And with that, I'll see you all next time. See you later. That's the wrong button. Oops.